What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of Elite Fleet. And I want to have some fun on this video, but also still get a point across because I want to do a reaction to Aries Spears' comments on Lizzo. Because it shows how men can be just as delusional as women, which I try to paint across all the time. And so without further ado, I'm going to go straight into the breakdown so I can show you guys what I mean when I say men can be just as delusional as women are on a lot of different levels. Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
Yo.
Very beautiful girl. She's got a very pretty face. But she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo.
Now, I want to say this. It's taken them a very long time to come up with jokes. That makes it seem forced, okay? The shit emoji joke was funny, I'm not gonna lie. She is kind of built like the shit emoji, right? Or almost like a Frosty from Wendy's. But when it's taking you this long to come up with a joke, that means that you're reaching. So right off the bat, he's automatically reaching, okay? Let's keep going.
I'm sorry, listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga in the world.
And that's the problem. So we're going to stop right there. You're not the most in shape nigga in the world. That's the whole point. You sitting here talking about how Lizzo fat, and the whole time you built like the blue girl who ate the candy in the Willy Wonka factory.
I feel funny.
I'm not surprised.
What's happening?
You're blowing up like a balloon. Like,
I've got another.
That's how you built, like oompa loompa doopity doom, built ass boy. And here's my thing. Yes, Lizzo's big as hell. Yes, I've even joked on how big Lizzo is. I've said Lizzo should have been the starting center for the Cincinnati Bengals. That way Joe Burrow would have had the protection that he needed to go ahead and win the Super Bowl. But guess what, Aries Spears? You could have been starting right next to her at left guard. And we could have ran Joe Mixon up the A-gap all day. And we wouldn't even have to throw the ball, and Aaron Donald wouldn't have made the game-saving play. Like, you're no smaller than she is. Not to mention, you got bags under your goddamn eyes. Not to mention, you have no muscle definition. It'd be one thing if you was like a diesel fat or in shape fat, but you just fat. You super fat. Your stomach look like you pregnant. It look like you carrying twins. Your arms are thin as hell. You got bags under your eyes, and you kind of low-key look like you might have some other issues going on. Alright, which I'm not going to comment on because I don't know. And I like Aries Spears, but I'm just saying, if you looked at Aries Spears in his past and you looked at Aries Spears now, it's like, bro, what happened? And I understand you're older, but you're not so damn old you should be looking like that. I got videos on this page of 60-year-olds at the gym bigger than me. So that's not an excuse. End of the day, you're not taking care of yourself. And this is the delusion that I'm talking about. You talk about the pot calling the kettle black. That's this right here. But let's keep going.
But I still, you know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy.
Alright, so we're going to stop right here. Now, I'm not going to necessarily disagree with what he just said. If you got some swag and some confidence to yourself, you funny, and you at least decent looking, yeah, you can still get some V-Box if you fat. Okay, it's funny because one dude did a reaction to the video I did on Wheat Waffles and MJ Get Right where I said that. Not only did I name celebrities, I also said the fattest dude at my high school was the class clown, and he had the most swag. He used to get girls all the time. So yeah, if you fat and you got the other pieces, you can still get women. I tell men all the time, for as much as they complain about women, the one advantage we have over them is men are pretty much completely focused and centered on looks. We're not going to date a woman we're not attracted to because she's funny. We're not going to date a woman we're not attracted to because she has swag. We're not going to date a woman we're not attracted to because she has money. We're not. Looks are pretty much the be-all, end-all for them, okay? Then they still gotta have a decent personality. Then they still gotta be able to dress. So when it just comes to just the visual aspect, we do have it a lot easier. But at the end of the day, this is what I mean when I say modern men are just as delusional as modern women, because what does that mean? You're basically saying that it's okay to be out of shape, Okay, which means you're not healthy, which means you could get diabetes, which means you probably have high cholesterol, which means you probably have high blood pressure, which means your arteries are probably clogged, numerous other things, okay? There's stress on your bones and your joints. All that's okay because you can get some V-Box. Let me tell you guys something. Y'all wonder why women hold the V-Box over y'all head and play V-Box games with y'all all the time? It's because y'all overvalue the V-Box. What is the V-Box? I keep trying to tell you guys. If you get the V-Box from a woman, she didn't do you no favor. Girls get just as horny as we do. They want to get smashed just like we do. The biggest con they ever ran on y'all is making y'all believe they don't be coming and they don't care about sex. It's a lie. Again, look at how many babies get deleted every year. If they didn't care about sex, why are they deleting so many babies? Why are they getting pregnant? Why are they even having it? They got toys. All types of toys. Toys that go like this. They got the Rose vibrators. They got 9-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch, 15-inch dildos. They got all them damn toys. The bullets, all that. And they still sleeping with dudes. But y'all let them convince y'all that they don't like it. So in a woman's head, I'm going to dangle this thing over your head, aka the V-Box. I'm going to make you take me on dates. I'm going to make you marry me. I'm going to make you get in a relationship with me. I'm going to make you talk to me nice. I'm going to make you spend money on me. I'm going to make you do all this stuff ultimately to give you something I want to give you anyway I would have never talked to you. Like, this dude's basically saying, it's okay, I'm gonna die somewhere in my 50s or 60s, possibly because of the lifestyle I'm choosing to live, that I don't have to, because I can afford a personal trainer. It's okay, because I'm getting some V-Box. V-Box don't mean nothing. Let me tell you something. There's videos literally on this page where you see high school students smashing teachers. High school students smashing 23, 24, 26-year-old grown women. There's videos on this page where you see TikTokers showing their breasts to 12-year-olds. So little boys can smash grown women. What does the V-Box mean? There's a video on this page where I did a review of a personal trainer who makes 6 figures. And he was overseas. Shout out to the passport bros. He was overseas. I believe he was in Spain. He was in one of them Hispanic countries. They always say, go to the Dominicano, Republicano. And he is over there and his girl was getting smashed by a homeless man. In the car he brought her. I repeat, his girl, 6-figure personal trainer. Alright, his woman in shape, 6-figure earner, married, his wife, I shouldn't even say his girl, his wife, getting smashed by a homeless man. And you out here talking about it's okay that I'm weigh 500 pounds because I can get the V-Box. Who cares? The V-Box is not a prize. This is why you dudes never get real gifts. This is why women don't ever take y'all nowhere. This is why women don't cater to y'all and they aren't submissive to y'all because y'all think the V-Box is a win. Y'all spend money for the V-Box. Y'all change your whole personality for the V-Box. And at the end of the day, when the V-Box ready to get rocked, when the V-Box start to throb and she's ready to thought, she's going to go out there and she's going to get piped out. And y'all doing all this like, because I get the V-Box, it's okay. This is the delusion. How does getting the V-Box make it okay to be out of shape and fat? Let me tell you guys something. Lizzo can still get the D. So if you're going to use the logic, okay, I'm fat, but I can still get girls. Okay, Lizzo can say, I might be built like the shit emoji, okay? should be the starting center for the Bengals, okay? I might look like a wild hog. I might be built like an elephant, but guess what? There's some dudes who are going to be out here like this. They gonna be chasing Lizzo, big ass, trying to get some of that ivory. So she can be built like an elephant. What difference does it make? If you think it ain't dudes out here smashing fat women, you crazy. And let me tell you something else, as a dude who's cool with fat women. Some of the dudes who be smashing them fat women, they built up. And they got brain. You'd be surprised. Yeah, now, is she going to get them in a relationship? Probably not. Is she going to get them to marry her? Probably not. But guess what? She can get the D. And all he's talking about right now is how it doesn't matter being fat if you're a man because you can get some V-Box. So by that logic, leave the fat women alone because they can still get D. If that's all it's about, forget about their health, forget about everything else. They can get D, so they should be happy. No, women wouldn't say that because they don't value y'all D that high. Y'all value their V-Box like it's some type of great thing, like y'all going to heaven. It's not that serious. It's just the V-Box. Calm down, sit down, hold on. This is another part of the delusion of men. So delusion number 1 is you fat making fun of someone who's fat. Delusion number 2 is you out here bragging about how you can still get V-Box despite being fat, as if she couldn't still get laid even though she's fat. It's the same thing. But let's go ahead and wrap this up.
But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble.
Oh, shit.
He says she built like a plate of mashed potatoes. I ain't gonna lie, him saying she built like a plate of mashed potatoes is hilarious. But anyway. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I think that's basically the gist of it. Now listen, Aries Spears is a comedian. I'm not mad at him for cracking his jokes. I'm just showing y'all how delusional dudes are. If you really read between the lines of his jokes, everything he's saying about Lizzo can be said about him. Even the philosophy of why men shouldn't care about being fat can literally, Lizzo could say that. Well, why should I care about being fat? I'll still can smash a model. And she can. She can. The dudes who Lizzo is rumored to sleep with, these dudes is six-packed up, 6'2", 6'3", something like that. And they got bread. So the fatness ain't stopping her from getting D. Now again, will it inhibit her ability to get married? Long-term relationship? Maybe. Probably. But that's not what you said. You said, they can still get laid when they fat. So can women. This is a fact. I don't know what y'all think it be, but a lot of dudes be chubby chasers. Just like a lot of girls is chubby chasers, a lot of dudes is chubby chasers. A lot of dudes be out here and they be trying to catch them pigs. They be out here like this. Get your fat ass over here. They be like, Scorpion, get over here. Pull her fat ass in. Bend over the bed sink to the floor. Her boobs hang low, they wobble to the floor. Nah, but I'm just saying, man, I really want to break this down because I want y'all to see, in a lot of ways, a lot of dudes are just as delusional as they claim that the women are. At the end of the day, it's not okay to be fat. Yes, you can still get women if you're fat, but you should still strive to be in the best shape that you could be in. Just like Lizzo. She might be making money. She might have clout. She might be making good music. She might can still get D. But even deeper than getting married or a long-term relationship, she should want to get in shape just because it's healthy for her. But I feel bad for Lizzo because when Lizzo tried to get in shape and she talked about losing some weight, women went ham on her because she's the fat girl savior now. She doesn't put herself in the box. She's the fat girl savior now. It's no different than people who put themselves into the box of like hating black women. If you put yourself in the box of hating black women, you can't come back with a black woman. It ain't gonna work. If you put yourself into a box of MGTOW, right? You can't come back with a woman in public. It ain't gonna work. You put yourself in the box of a divester, you come back with a black man, it ain't gonna work. They're gonna be on your necks. And they did the same thing to Adele. Oh, you lost weight, now you changed up. They made Adele feel bad for getting healthy. They made Adele feel bad for losing weight. They did the same thing to Lori Harvey. They made Lori Harvey feel bad for getting healthy. They made Lori Harvey feel bad for losing weight. Now, if we want to attack that, I agree 100%. But attack that by talking about health. Like, attack that by talking about health. And later in the video, I think he might have mentioned some things about diabetes and high cholesterol and just being healthy in general. But again, nigga, you're not healthy. So how can you say that? You gotta get healthy first, then you say that. You can't be fat talking about something, oh, you gotta get in shape because you know you gotta worry about your health. When you ain't worried about your health because you're not in shape, my dude. Again, another part of the delusion. So in a lot of ways, I feel bad for Lizzo because I know deep down, Lizzo don't really like being fat. I know deep down she don't really want to be the mascot for being fat, but she's already built that brand. Once you built that brand, you got to stand on it. Now, you can't be a passport bro, then all of a sudden come back and get you an American chick. No. You said you was a passport bro. Well, then again, YouTubers are dumb and they let people jump in and out of different groups all the time, so you might could get away with that. But my point is, I honestly do believe Lizzo knows her weight's a problem and she wants to get in shape, but she built her brand around basically being this proud fat woman. Everything, Lizzo's whole brand is built around being fat. If she loses weight, she no longer has a brand. It's just like Monique. When Monique, the comedian, when Monique lost weight, it affected her brand. Because Monique was the fat comedian. Part of what made Monique funny was the fact that Monique was fat. Monique not being fat takes away from her funny. Monique has to be fat. So you have to be very careful sometimes about how you build your brand. Like I said, if you build your brand off of woman hate, then you decide you want a woman, and that's going to be a little difficult for you. You build your brand off divesting, then you fall in love with a man who happens to be black, and it's going to get a little difficult for you. Lizzo built her brand off of being fat. She kind of has to be fat now. It is what it is. You build your brand off of living in the car, you can't really leave the car. Now, again, on YouTube, you can probably get away from it because, like I said, most YouTubers are goofy and they let people switch lanes. But in real life, like the music industry, the movie industry, stuff like that, right? Or you build a brand for your business even, stuff like that, you can't just switch up like that. Whatever people see you as, they generally going to always see you as. They're not going to accept that new you. So I feel bad for Lizzo, but it's funny to me, and it shows the delusion that a lot of men have, even though they call women delusional, that he even feels like he can pick on her for weight when he's fat. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I am Alex, and I am out. Peace.